Nelson and Williams will drag race into turn one. Darrell will take the lead. Down the back straightaway in a 44. Jesse Glenn's going to take a look down to the inside of the 89, but it'll be all Darrell Nelson in the opening lap here in 44. He'll lead up front. Jesse Glenn's off the pace in 89. Tough break for Jesse. Jesse Glenn's off the pace. He will drop to the inside of the 89. Down the back straightaway, it'll be the 44 of Nelson. Darrell Nelson will jump to the lead. It'll be Darrell. Corey Williams up to second. Third spot right now will be Jason Gross in 12. Robbie Johnson going to be out the pace just a bit here in the 14 car as he'll slow in the back straightaway. We'll see if he can dart up down to the bottom. And he will not. We'll get this lap scored and the caution will come out here down the back straightaway for Nelson at 44.
Getting ready to start up here the feature race. 3 laps in.
Caution lights out. Johnson and Glenn's both pushed off turn number 1. Darrell Nelson. As we said, he won a thriller last night in Superior. Let's see if he can go back to back. He's up front right now in 44. Back to the lead goes Darrell Nelson. Gets side by side battle for the runner-up spot now. Down the back straightaway, Jason Gross has come to second here in the 12. It'll be Gross right on the bottom. Corey Krapser trying to come to the front as well in 07. Down the back straightaway, Darrell Nelson trying to run away and hide. Nelson continues to be your race leader up front here in 44. It's Nelson, Gross, Krapser, 1, 2, 3. Darrell Nelson still driving away from the field here down the back straightaway. Now off turn number 4. Nelson continues to lead. Good 3-car battle for 4th. Jake Miller, Jason Vandekamp, and the W of Corey Williams. It'll continue to be Nelson, Gross, and Krapser. Krapser now charging up front. Darrell Nelson running away with this thing so far. Nelson down the back straightaway in a 44, Gross, Krapser, and it is the 65 of Miller and the 16 of Vandekamp. Continuing to run in the top 5 here down the back straightaway as we continue to race. For second, pretty good. Krapser running down Gross. Here comes the 07. Corey Krapser now to the back bumper of Jason Gross is number 12. Darrell Nelson about a 12-car length advantage. Vandekamp sparking off the back straightaway wall in 16. Darrell Nelson in 44 continues to try to run away with this. Nelson in 44, long gone. Gross, Krapser, Miller, Vandekamp. Still the top 5 runners here down the back straightaway. Darrell Nelson still dominating here. We're halfway through this one, coming up with 9 to go. 11 laps in, 9 to go. John Harr right in front of your race leader Nelson. Vandekamp and Miller still the best battle on the racetrack. 65 on the bottom of the 16 up on the cushion. And more sparks off the right rear of the 16. Down the front straightaway, Nelson going to put the JON car 1 lap down to the leaders. 12 of Jason Gross, 7 of Krapser, then it's Vandekamp and Miller door to door. Vandy almost taking that spot away, and he will. Jason Vandekamp now going to go to the outside of Miller. Miller going to fight back to the bottom in 65. Corey Krapser with some smoke out of the 07. Keep our eye on that as Krapser's spitting out some smoke. See if that's just maybe a tire rub as his sheet metal rolling over or what that is on the 07. Good 3-car battle here for the 3rd spot as Vandekamp and Miller about to run down the 07 of Krapser. 5 laps to go here at the start-finish line as Chase Brent right in front of your race leader Nelson in 44. Daryl Nelson continues to run away. He has not been challenged. Chase Front will drop a lap in the up one. 12 car up Gross, a solid second. Then it's Krapser, Vandekamp, and Miller still in a great battle. Vandekamp and Miller have been side by side virtually the last 10 laps or so here for fourth. Coming to the line this time by, it'll be 2 laps remaining here for Daryl Nelson. Nelson with 2 to go this time by the start-finish line. Nobody's had anything for him so far. He will come around one more time to the white flag. It'll be Nelson, Gross. And it's Krapser, Vandekamp, Miller still the top 5. Jason Vandekamp and Corey Krapser in a good battle here for the 3rd spot. Here as a white flag comes out for Daryl with a 1 to go. Down the back straightaway, Daryl Nelson still showing the way. He'll race his way into 3 and easily off turn 4 winner. Daryl Nelson in 44. How about it for Daryl Nelson in 44?
Thank you, Chris. Picked up the feature win last night. Ames Oil Speedway in Superior. Found victory lane here tonight. Cars look obviously very fast. Ran away through heat race. Ran away with this one tonight. A lot of changes you have to do between the 2 tracks.
No, just a couple tear-offs there, but Hot Rod, my pit guy on the mods, pretty good on. He knows what I need. He's been with him for years. Other than that, I've had really good starting spots. I'm not going to take all the credit because that all helps out, and the cars are good, and it's just things have been working out for me. Like Chris said, hopefully next weekend it'll work out, get a big payday. We're looking for that.
Looking for the $12,000 next week. You can win that and then come back and win $3,000 here in 2 weeks.
I win $12,000. I won't be home all week.
There we go. Let him get ready for his NASCAR late model, your NASCAR open wheel modified. Feature winner tonight, Hermantown's Daryl Nelson. Back up to you, Chris.